can all have as healthy and as prosperous and as peaceful a year in 2020 as we did in 2019, and we make it better. 2019 was one of our best years ever. Just about the highest employment rate for poor people, highest for African Americans, for minorities. They did better in 2019 than ever before in history. And everybody did well, all Americans. So we don't have to split Americans against each other. If we can have another 2019, 2020, this country's somewhere at peace. Yes, we have some engagement. We don't have any major wars. Our mothers and fathers don't have to be worried about what's going on overseas. And I can't believe how much this country has turned around so quickly from the disaster that was left behind by the Democrats. And all they want to do is make the country a disaster again. They don't seem to care about our country so quickly from the disaster that was left behind by the Democrats. And all they want to do is make the country a disaster again. They don't seem to care about our country. They seem to irrationally hate Donald Trump more than they love America. And I hope they get over it.
Impeachment is coming up. Your thoughts as we look forward to what could be a tremendous 2020, certainly one that will impact history.
I believe that historically, this impeachment will not be called an impeachment. I believe it will be called an illegal coup. I think it will go down in history to disgrace Nancy Pelosi and Schiff. There's never been a partisan impeachment. There's never been an impeachment based on something that isn't a crime. There's never been an impeachment that was put through with no witnesses being allowed, no lawyers being allowed, threatening to put people in jail. Many people are too young to remember the McCarthy era. But Schiff and Pelosi have done a reign of terror like Joseph R. McCarthy. And they're going to go down in history like him when people calm down and watch this carefully. I'm afraid that the country is going to have a reform. And Democrats are going to have to step away from the hatred and the anger. They're going to have to start focusing on how about they participating in helping the poor. You look at a city like mine with de Blasio. Since he's been mayor, Democratic mayor, socialist mayor, poor people have done much worse than when I was mayor and Bloomberg was mayor. He's a big phony act. Look at Democratic cities. Poor people are suffering for 20, 30, 40 years. The Democrats have done nothing but steal. It's time for a big change. The Democratic Party has to go through a revision. And they have to get back to one of the reasons I was a Democrat a long time ago, to take care of people. They're taking care of themselves now, not people.
You just got back from Ukraine. What did you do?
Well, a lot of things I learned I can't reveal yet. What I learned is that the corruption in Ukraine is vast, it's extensive. It highly involves the Democratic Party, not just in 2016, but for many years. And one of the reasons they're doing this impeachment is when the full scope of what happened in the Ukraine comes out, there are going to be an awful lot of Americans who participated in the Ukrainian corruption. In fact, we shouldn't call it Ukrainian corruption. We should call it American Ukrainian corruption. The Bidens took millions of dollars laundered out of Ukraine. And the only reason they're getting away with it is because you and the press protect them, and the prosecutors are afraid that you're going to criticize them. And that's a double standard that has to end.
Well, tell us what you found out. What did you learn?
I'm not going to tell you what I found out until I have a proper forum to do it, but it's devastating.
What is that forum? What is that forum? Is that in front of the Senate when the impeachment trial begins?
We will figure out the right forum, and it'll come at the right time. And I don't have all the evidence yet. I just met with a new witness yesterday.
Who did you meet? Does the president want you to testify?
I can't tell you who I met with. This is expanding. It will turn out to be a series of criminal acts. It'll involve the highest levels of the Obama administration. And it's the reason why the Democratic Party is in panic. What they did to the Ukraine.
Does the president want you to testify in the trial? Would you testify in the trial?
I would testify. I would do demonstrations. I'd give lectures. I'd give summations. Or I do what I do best. I try the case. I'd love to try the case.
Would you be going back to Ukraine?
Are you going to? Or are you telling us you
Well,
would
I
try
don't
the
know
case?
if anybody would have the courage to give me the case, but if you give me the case, I will prosecute it as a racketeering case, which I kind of invented anyway. So it's been 30 years ago, but let's see if I can still do it. Thank you.
Happy New Year.